Hi there, Aries. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 25th of January. Your willpower is going to be absolutely extraordinary this week, but the key is applying it in the right kind of way. We can all let out a collective sigh of relief as Mercury starts to head forwards, and in your case, in the part of your scope to do with your goals, ambitions, and worldly interactions. But Mercury is side by side with Pluto throughout this week. This can see you very persuasive. It can also see you tempted to be very dominant. Assert yourself to such a degree around your ideas and what you believe is right that actually you almost crush any opposition and become someone who seems to be rather dogmatic. But there is a very fine link between your ruling planet Mars and both Mercury and Pluto. And that's where the willpower, drive and determination is going to come from this week. As long as you're prepared to rock the boat and you're not fearful of doing so, this could be a week where you can use sharper elbows in order to get ahead around the things that are really important to you. But you must be conscious that Mercury and Pluto are clashing with Uranus in your sign. And this can make you very risk-taking, edgy. It can see you really pushing some professional relationships right to the edge in terms of trying to achieve those hopes. But just go careful about how much you want to try. Because sometimes, even if in the moment we feel really wound up about an issue and really passionate about it, on reflection, when we start to see it with a little bit more perspective, we can then start to be rather more detached. So if you do encounter someone this week who frustrates you, seems to block or limit you, just be a little bit careful about how you approach this. If you just try to crush this opposition, you may come across as being someone who wants everything on your own terms, and that may not be very edifying for the person you're actually trying to do business with. But there is this week also, in the latter part of this week, a very subtle link between Venus, also in Capricorn, and Neptune, which is in a very more psychological part of your scope. And this just reminds you that tactics are going to be very important. And if you can use some tact and diplomacy in terms of what you're trying to achieve, then if you can ally this with your inner determination to make progress and don't threaten someone by being too ambitious or seeming to want everything your own way, then you could take a giant step forwards. And with the Sun now in Aquarius, there is also the opportunity to check out with a trusted friend or just have some spare time with a group of people, which helps to take you away from some of these worldly demands, which at the moment could seem so much at the front of your thinking. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.